this video, we're going to take a quick look at how I play Supertramp's great acoustic guitar song, Give a Little Bit. The song is in standard tuning. It's a 12-string bass song. Sometimes 12-string guitars are frequently tuned down a half step or a whole step just to relieve some of the tension of all the strings, but this is in standard tuning, so if you got a 6-string or 12-string, tune it up to pitch if you want, you're ready to go. I'm going to play through it, we'll break it down, and we'll get all the way through this fairly quick. Okay, so we're using an A7 chord here on the intro, just the 2nd fret of D and B, open G string, up to our standard D chord. When I go to the G chord, I just use 2 fingers. I mute the A string. I'm using my pinky down here on the high E string, both strings, of course, and then my ring finger on the low E string. So I'm just using 2 fingers for the A7 and the G and the D. And the other part is just the right hand, which throughout the whole song, this sort of up, down, up, down, up, down pattern kind of works. So here's the intro, we'll play on through it. Back to the second verse. So what we added in there was a B minor chord, which if you're not familiar with, you're going to bar across the 2nd fret from the low A string all the way up to the E string. You can bar all strings. I prefer not to on this song and just go down to the A. Then I'm on the 3rd fret of my B string, 4th fret of my D and G string. That's an E7 suspended, which is 2nd fret A. I'm going to keep my 1st finger on the 1st fret of G and lay my middle finger in on the 2nd fret of G and then pull it out. So when I come out of that E suspended, I go to the G, and then to this grip, which is 3rd fret B, 4th fret of D, and then our A string all the way up through. Back to an A7, back to this grip, and then to really what's an A7 on the 5th fret. And then we're back to the 2nd verse. Then we come to an F sharp minor. I do bar all 6 strings on the 2nd fret and then lay my ring finger on the 4th fret of the A string, pinky on the 4th fret of the D string. It's kind of hits. Back to that B minor. Out of it, it goes to a G, to a C, back to a G, then this little pattern that we've already gotten. So it just takes it up 2 more frets to the 9th fret. That same A7 type grip up. through on the third verse. Again, the E sus to the E7 to a G, C, G, and then this A progression that we've just demonstrated. I think 3 times. The outro is my favorite part of the whole song. So here we go. Just the D grip. Just move it up to the 8th fret and 9th fret. To G. I think of these as like the top of an F chord without, you know, your ring finger. 5th fret of E and B string. 6th fret of your G string. With that open D on the bottom. And just move that down 2 frets. You've got a G here. You know, E and B, 3rd fret, 4th fret of the G, back to D. Growing it up without any visuals to see how he played it, I did this. And I actually still like it. That's not wrong, it's just a little bit different voicing. But watching them live, it's pretty much always here on the 5th and the 3rd fret. But you can mix that up. Then comes my very favorite part. It moves to a super easy chord, 1st fret of the B string. Then you add your pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string. And then pull the 1st finger off the B string. And then to D. It's super simple but effective. It's my favorite part. So 1st fret. Just go to this. To a C. That's really a G chord with a B on the bottom. 2nd fret of the A string. I'm really muting the low E string or trying not to play it. 3rd fret on the B string. Strum across all 5 of those strings. Then I'm coming to an A minor 7, which is 1st fret of B again, 2nd fret of D, A string down through, to a G, to an A7, back to a D. So let's get out of that again. Or whichever one you like better. Give a little bit Supertramp, super fun to play. Thanks for checking out the video.